how's it going? I'm very excited today. This will be an unboxing of the iPad mini with Retina Display. And if you've been following me on Twitter or if you know me personally, I've been very, very excited for the iPad mini with Retina. I've been waiting for it since, since the original iPad mini. I had one of those. I really love the form factor. I love the 7.9-inch screen. But the one thing that always really stopped me from really loving it was the lack of Retina. And also it had some older components which made it a little bit slower, but I am so excited to be unboxing this iPad because I feel like this is a really, really great device that I'll be using pretty much every single day. I sold my iPad mini in August. Today is actually November 12th, and Apple did a really quiet release with the iPad mini, so I'm really excited. I got very lucky too. I ordered this online. I was going to plan to wait for it to be shipped because I didn't really know how much stock they had. And luckily my local Apple store had it in stock, so I picked it up. Let me just show you. I've been using an iPad 2 since I sold my iPad so early just to get enough money to pay this. So this is actually my first iPad. First off, this is my first iPad with a Retina display, which I'm really excited about. I've only really experienced it on my laptop and on my phone. And this is my really first up-to-date iPad since my mini and my 2, they both have the same components. So this is going to be super fast and everything. Actually, before I start, the model I bought the Wi-Fi only model. Obviously it's in white and it's a 32 gigabyte, so this is actually $4.99 with tax, of course. But I just wanted to buy one a little bit larger, just because I do store a lot of movies, a lot of apps and stuff. I did not go for a larger size iPhone in anticipation of buying a larger size iPad. So this is actually going to be my main media hub, whereas I guess my iPhone is more of a communication device. So very exciting. I'm so excited. Front here you have your iPad mini with Retina. You have iOS 7 of course loaded on. The box is pretty plain and simple. It's what you expect. Double check the label, make sure it says iPad with Retina, and it says right here. I know some people have made the mistake of actually buying the wrong one, which is unfortunate, but open that up, there it is. And this year I decided to get the white. So my previous iPad mini was black. I decided to go to the white this year just because I think I should match now with my iPhone. A lot of people complained that it looked bad to have a black iPad with a white iPhone, but it's not a big deal. Here it is. I'm gonna put it off to the side for just a second just to show you what's in the box here. Obviously you have the design by Apple in California, the little pamphlet. And we're gonna see is probably like a card, which they call their instruction getting started card. Yep, and it pretty much just tells you the button layout. Of course, those Apple stickers, which we all love to have. Fun fact, I actually still have, I think, stickers from my first generation iPad. There's one on my car, so I think it's kind of cool. And inside of here you also have the lightning cable, which is always really nice to have an extra one, so I'll definitely be using that. And then actually the most interesting thing, I guess, aside from the actual iPad, they give you a 10-watt cube. So this is what you normally find on a full-size iPad. I suspect since the iPad with Retina takes up more power, they needed a more powerful brick. So instead of having that one that comes standard with the iPhone, you're getting that larger size one that you get with the larger iPads. Put it to the side. Here's the iPad, and there's some plastic on it. Let's pull that off. Looks awesome. They're right here. And here it is. It looks very, very similar to the iPad. I wish I had the first generation just to compare, but they said it's a little bit thicker. I really don't feel it. It's a little bit heavier. I also don't feel it. I just love this form factor though. Especially with someone with smaller hands, it wasn't that great using a full-size iPad, especially since I was reading. Reading's gonna be really excellent on this, especially since of the Retina display. And just with comparison, let me see if I can just show you the real size of this iPad. This is an iPad 2 white, which I bought a couple of years ago. I've been using my temporary. Here's the size of it. I'm not sure if that really makes a difference here, but it's super thin, super light, especially compared to my old iPad. So this is gonna move on to the side. And let's boot it up. And there's iOS 7. So this is also my first iPad that comes preloaded with iOS 7. It definitely acted a little bit wonky on my iPad 2, and I'm not sure if that's just iOS 7 still needing some refinement for the iPad, but also some of the lower specs of my iPad 2 not being able to handle some of those transitions and all that stuff. But here we have the setup screen saying hello in different languages. It comes with, good, 91% battery life. I'm gonna swipe. I'm I'm gonna choose my language, choose my country, and already guys, I wish you guys could just like look at this personally, but that screen looks amazing. This is my first iPad with Retina and I'm in love. It looks amazing. So I'm gonna set it up really quickly and I'll show you guys once I'm done. And there it is. I logged in, I went through the whole setup process. I put in my iCloud information and all that stuff, all through iOS 7 of course. But this is what the iPad looks like. I wish you guys could just all like look at a real iPad mini through your screens and actually really understand how beautiful the screen looks. It's just a big difference. I really never had a serious problem with the mini and its lack of Retina, but I always knew that the experience was definitely going to be better once I had one of these in my hand, and it's definitely already living it up. The other great thing is this iPad has the same components as the full-size iPad with iPad Air. So previously when you're using an iPad mini without the Retina, you can definitely see that it was just a little bit slower in loading things. It was a little bit slower in loading Safari. And things like just opening Safari just seems so fast. This is definitely very similar to the speed I see on my iPhone 5S, which I'm really impressed with. Overall, it's just really beautiful. This is also my first time owning the white model for the mini, so it looks really beautiful. Looks really nice. I like the finish and everything. One thing I wanted to show you too was I have my old smart cover from my original mini, and the people at the Apple store said that it's pretty much exactly the same, so there was really no reason for me to buy it. It's a little bit beat up, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna snap it. Of course, you have the magnets on the side. It looks great if you open it. It's already asking for my passcode. But that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your iPad mini if you decide to get one. And let me know if you have any questions too. Please find me on the Macintosh one here on Twitter. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.